What's going on? Now, the first thing I want to say, after seeing that live, whatever that was yesterday, I couldn't call that gameplay, but you know what I'm saying? Who knows what it was? It leaves me scratching my head. How can you go from that Kyrie trailer, you know what I'm saying? Let's check that trailer out right quick.
Slow down, baby. My whole team catch them low down, baby. I'm a hero in my hometown, baby. Stop talking, just go, baby. 1 year from Queens to the top. Cream of the crop, so my sock. 5 minutes, then they lean like the drop. Now they spinning through the furnace like the scene from The Rock. High spinach like a doomsday grabber. Every Sunday in my Tuesday leather. Now my beard look like steak leather. Play the pool on a cool day. You need to slow down, baby.
Okay, so how can you go from a trailer like that to that crap we saw yesterday? Now a lot of people really just lost their mind when they saw that trailer, especially the fanboys. Now look at this. This is what I'm talking about right here. This is what I'm talking about. A lot of people lost their mind when they saw that trailer, especially fanboys, because they said that's not gonna compete with 2K. Well, that looks like an early build to me. But tomorrow, if it looks like this tomorrow, I'm gonna lose my mind. You know what I'm saying? Because that Kyrie trailer, this is a backward step if you think about it. Everybody seemed to have some type of weight on that Kyrie trailer. Now you look at this right here, and you look at them. And nobody has weight. It's damn well impossible to tell the point guard different. But if they didn't have the name on the back and you didn't know the player personally, then you wouldn't know which one was the point and the height. And this right here, I am not a fanboy. This is my games. This is what I have. You know what I'm saying? People say I'm a fanboy of EA. Well, look at how many live games I got. And you know what I'm saying? And those were spaced out too. It wasn't like I had any of them in order. Now look at this at the top. 2K9. Now, that was one of the first games I had got on my PlayStation 3. You know, I wanted to try it out. So, of course, I bought it for cheap. You know what I'm saying? It was $20. But anyways, look. I skipped over 2K10 because I knew they could improve. 2K11 proved that to me. So, I went on and picked up 2K11. When it first came out. 2K12, I had it day one, and that junk was garbage. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't even play that game. This game right here, I went in the box to find 2K12. 2K13, I barely touched that game. Live 09, Live 10 was on PSP, so y'all know what I thought about that game. So you can't call me a fanboy. But going back to what I was saying, because I ain't even spaced that stuff out to give me any time to talk. It just jumped from screen to screen. But anyways, like I was saying, if they come back with that same crap again. Now, a lot of people like to say the player models are alright. I do not care. Yo, look, let me tell you this. Now, there's more to a game than just gameplay. Now, it's true. We need gameplay. Solid gameplay is a must. But when you got gameplay and you got gameplay models looking ugly as hell, not in the face ugly as hell, but overall they body wise is just ugly as hell, and you think that you're gonna compete with 2K with that. That's not good, man. I honestly, don't get me wrong, live it looked clean, but this build that showed me right there that this is an older build of the game. You know what I'm saying? Because in that Kyrie trailer, none of this match up with what they showed us in that Kyrie trailer. So if they come out tomorrow with this same crap that we just saw right there, Live is in trouble. Now gameplay, even if they gameplay down tight, you know what I'm saying, I still believe they're in trouble. Simply because if 2K, we already saw in that 2K screen that LeBron was actually touching the ball. So that automatically tells you that they have some kind of dribble system going on. But we haven't seen gameplay to actually see it work. So I don't know if it's going to be as good as they're showing in that screenshot or not. But moving on, like I was saying, If live turns around, makes good gameplay and have ugly, and we going on PlayStation 4 with this crap, and you still got player models that look like your PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 player models. Why in the world do we want to move into a new gen that's supposed to have more detail than ever before? Why do we still want player models that look the same? We don't want that. Get it out of there. Put some weight on them. Take those claws that you call fingers off of them. This is not a good thing for live right now. Now, if tomorrow they show more of what it looked like in the Kyrie trailer, if we see some two teams going at it, hell, they might even finish the layup tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? They said 5v5 gameplay tomorrow. So that could be a trailer or it could be actual gameplay. But still, those player models do not look up to par. You know what I'm saying? Now, we saw that trailer today from 2K, and I'm telling you, that was impressive. But again, 2K, here comes 2K with the visual games. We always know that 2K is going to look good visual-wise, but when we get the gameplay, it never plays out the way that it looks like on that trailer. You know what I'm saying? So you get the game and it's garbage. The gameplay is garbage, but the graphics look nice. And that's what basically sells 2K games, the graphics. On the other hand, live is just awful with that video we saw. That was just ridiculous. I know Steve Nash, that's realism. Steve Nash is not fast as Chris Paul. In the 2K world, he would be extra fast. But still, something with that video, it was just so stiff. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, those player models just made the game just look garbage. You know what I'm saying? People want the balance between the game. They want gameplay and graphics. And I don't see live delivering that right now. They need the art team. They should have just hired a new art team. You know what I'm saying? Because the current one damn well can't get it done. You know what I'm saying? They are not doing a good job. Sure, the faces look right, but you still look like a cartoon. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're not even paying. It's like they freaking don't even know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how you can make a player model that skinny. Do you honestly sit down and watch basketball and call somebody like Roy Hibbert the same size as Chris Paul? I mean, seriously, there is no difference between what we saw. Wasn't that the Trailblazers versus the Lakers? So you got people that just look the same. The centers, look, you know you have a problem when all your centers look the same. Now, all the centers in the NBA do not look like they weigh, 100 and something pounds? Now, all the centers on live look like they weigh 100 and something pounds. Now, that's a problem. Why do you want every single player to have a slim figure like that? You know what I'm saying? You need to it needs to be a different, you need to be able to see a difference between these models, because you don't want these models looking like this, especially if you're releasing a game out, like on PlayStation 4. To me, if tomorrow don't show up and look better than that and continue what the Kyrie trailer made, then this game right here is gonna be atrocious. Now, I'm not saying gameplay wise, because we haven't saw gameplay wise yet, but from a graphical standpoint and looking at what 2K has done with the graphics, even though it's a trailer, 9 times out of 10 when you look at a trailer of graphics from 2K, when you get the real game, it's damn well near matching what they showed in the trailer. So, you know what I'm saying? It's when you look at graphics for 2K, you get what you see. When you look at graphics for live and you compare it to what we saw yesterday, I believe that's an earlier build, but if that's not an earlier build and the game overall is gonna be like that, I seriously don't think live is gonna be, that great. Now, I you know what I'm saying, I was making videos telling y'all how great the dribbling was. Now we see how great the dribbling is. I never did say that the game was gonna be, you know, damn well better than 2K, because if you look at it, it's gonna come down to the wire. You know what I'm saying? If they don't get the graphics the way it's supposed to be, then it's gonna be a problem. And if they don't get the gameplay, they got the gameplay. We already know that. But if they don't get those graphics and player models under control, no 2K fan is gonna respect NBA Live. You know what I'm saying? Because they had 3 years to make a decent game, and this shit looks like a PlayStation 2 game.